Okay, school's going. Isn't it the best? At least for us in Oklahoma it is. But I want to give you an idea that you could use with remembering your Bible verses each week, because we do Bible drill and we work on these verses every week. So maybe one way we could do this is we help the kids write out their Bible verses just like this, and we can clip them together. We can clip them together with a giant clip that has got a crazy face on it. Or we can even put a hole in it and string it through, because the clip is right here on the edge. I think you can see that. And you can string it through and keep adding more cards, because we need to practice these these verses, and cards are a great way to do that. So first, let's add the crazy hair across the top. You know, I better make mine red-headed. That sounds like fun. So you can tie them all on individually, but you want to be able to put the clip part on the bottom. These giant paper clips are available at the store. You'll have to look in the office supplies, or even an office supply store. That would work too. So you could tie a knot like this, which would be really long and take a lot of time, because you have to make 2 knots in order to get it to stay. Or you can fold it over and try to put it through with a loop like this. Put the loop in and then poke the 2 pieces through and pull it tight. If I can get a hold of it. And you know what? I think it would be very, very helpful if you had the strings actually longer, and then you gave it a haircut at the end. Wouldn't that be fun? Everybody like to give theirs a haircut, especially if you want to unravel them. That would be fun to unravel them. You know, mine's probably gonna need a blue streak right in the middle. So I'm gonna take 2 of these different kinds of yarn and make a loop, and then poke it through like this, and then stick these through. All right. And you might have a different way that you want to do this that would be easier for the kids. That's just fine. Whatever your method works. I just think probably longer string works. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try to do 2 or 3 at once, because I really think it will work. Let me try 2. Yeah, 3 is ambitious. So let's stick those on there. All right, and poke the ends through the loop. Pull it tight. There we go. It worked. So you can do more than 1 at a time. Go ahead and fill it up more like this one is, so that it's a little more full. I like that. Doesn't it look good? And so let's go ahead and finish with those glasses. We need to make these glasses so we can put the eyeballs on there. So we're going to need a little strip across the back. This is kind of fancy paper that glitters a little bit. So whatever you have, it's a little thicker like cardstock, and you could use that. So if you want to use colored cardstock or even white, or maybe you have white and you color it black so it looks like black rim glasses, that would work great. Get some scissors here. And so this one, it's really just about 1 inch or 1.5 inches wide. And you can see the instructions below. But I'm going to, first of all, glue on the actual eyeballs. Get that in place, because I'm going to cut around them. And it'll be easier if they're in place. Doesn't take too much. Right. Very good. Now I can cut around it. Even though there's a little glue right there, it'll dry clear. Cut it around, straight across. Continue to cut around. That's tricky, isn't it? I think you could use a glue dot or something like that if that would help it go a little bit faster with the drawing. You know, I think it would, because it moves the eyes a little bit when you cut. So, okay, and around. Let's get those in place because they're still wet. And we're going to stick them on, and the way that we get them to stick on is by using this little strap in the back. So the strap is a little too long, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it and put some glue all the way across. And then I can easily attach it just like this. So that way, it'll all stay in place when it's time. Get those eyeballs on there just right. All right, I'll have to wait and let the glue dry because it is moving around so much. But that'll be much, much easier. Tacky glue is a little thicker and it holds up a little bit more too, and that's pretty fun. I think it's so small you won't be able to use tape. Glue dots would probably work really well as well. So you'll have more time in your classroom than what we have here on camera, but this makes such a fun idea for you to help the kids have a clip for their Bible verses, and it'll be unique for them. You can even add their name on a little sticker or a ribbon that hangs off. That would be a lot of fun too. So try this out, and in these other ideas that we have at Mr. Mark's Classroom, you're going to have a great school year. Let's just get some things in place to help us do well. Check out everything we have here at MrMarksClassroom.com.